Yeah, so you're one leg forward. We're going to move you about a little bit on this one, and then stretch to the other side. Okay, and then what I would like you to do is bring yourselves up with the back leg up, but keep that front knee bent if you can, and then just take your hand down to your foot and open your chest to the ceiling. So let me just turn around so you can see me. So I'm in this position now. So I've got back leg straight, front leg bent, and I'm just turning and stretching. So holding the foot or the floor to support yourself and open my chest to the ceiling. It's a bit of a challenge there on the legs, ladies, but nice stretch there. Try and get the back leg straight if you can, and just make sure that front knee isn't over the ankle there. And as soon as you're there, I'm going to move you. So if you're there and you've got your upper arm open, just to open your chest and have a stretch there and breathe. So just open that top arm, just seeing a bit of a yoga pose, this one. Are you okay there? Don't wobble over, Heather. Just that's it, so keeping the hand there. And then just placing the other hand to the floor, keeping your legs open wide. We're going to come round to the centre. So you've got nice wide legs there. And just have a stretch down here, just stretch to the floor. So legs open wide, soften the knees if you need to. Do bend the knees if you need to. And then I'm going to walk my hands to the other foot. So the position we've just done, we're now going to do on the other side. So the other knee is bent now, and then open your top arm to the ceiling and open your chest the other way. So just walk yourselves round to your other foot and do the stretch on the other side. You've all frozen on me here. Okay, lovely, well done. Okay, so I'm going to bring my hand down. I'm going to bring myself back down onto the mat, and I'm going to do the other side leg stretch. So I'm just going to bring my stacked knees to the other side. I'm going to just take a stretch over from side to side. And stretching to the other side. And then coming back to centre. I'm going to take my leg out long as we did. I'm going to lift my long other side leg and arm overhead and bring it down. I'm going to lift and bring it down. Are you all with me? How are we doing? Lifting and bringing down. Lifting, how are we doing? Are you all still with me? I think the screen froze for a second. There's a lifting and bringing down. And down. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring that leg that leg forward. Just placing my hands each side. I'm just going to lift my bottom off the mat in towards my knee. So my bent front leg up there. I'm lifting and lowering my bottom into my knee. So stretching in my hip flexors. Stretching in my hip flexors. One more. And then back to centre. Right, okay. Are you all still there? Got a new one for us. So, slightly new. Just going to move myself away from the wall. So, I want legs long in front, and we're sitting with the mat across out behind us and our hands behind us. So, I want you to slide back with your hands if you can. So, we're going to slide back, holding the core as we slide back. Take a breath in and breathing out. Just come up and pull forwards, pulling the arms behind you. So breathing out to go back, let the arms slide away behind you. So it's a bit of core strength here, but your arms are supporting you. And then just breathing out to come back up again. Okay, so breathing in to go back. And we can add on here if you want to lift the legs up. That's the next level. And then just breathing in to come up. So you don't have to have the legs up. You can keep the legs down, or you can just do one leg, whichever you prefer. So I'm reaching back and I'm coming forwards. So I'm reaching back, I'm going to do two legs again. And coming forwards. So it's a bit of a teaser one, but I'm keeping my hands on the floor, but I'm sliding them back behind me, using my core, holding my core strong. And then I'm just breathing in to come up. And then I'm going to place my toes down. Take a breather here. And we're just going to do can-can. Oh, nice feet. I can see some great feet there. So I'm just going to do can-can now. So I'm on my tiptoes. I'm using my hands to support my weight behind me. Just taking a breath in. I'm just going to rock the knees to the side. Drop the knees to the side. So 1, 2, 3. Kick the legs out and give me a woo. So 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! So let's do the other side again. 1. So you're rocking from hip to hip. 2. Holding the core strong. Kicking their legs out long. Woo! 1 more each side, as in 1 woo each side. Woo! So 1 more the other side. We do like a bit of woo. Woo woo! Okay, back to centre. Well done, everybody. Okay, so just give your shoulders a little roll there. That's really nice. Well done. Okay. And then whilst we're down here, we'll just do a couple more things and we're nearly done there. We're just going to come to side kneeling. So I want you just to place a hand on the side there and just kneel up onto the knee for me. So just making sure your hand is directly beneath your shoulders. If at any time this is too much, you can bring the hips down. And then we're going to just take the top leg out long. You can place the hand on the thigh, or you can just hold it up if you want a slightly more exertion there, but lifting the foot up. And we're just going to take the leg forward and back and do leg kick. Now, if this is too much, you can come down onto your elbow. You can keep the hips down and do the leg, whichever level you prefer. Okay, but I'm just going to challenge myself because I've been doing lots of exercise recently. So taking that leg forwards and back. So I'm going to flex my heel as it comes forward to stretch the hamstrings, point the toe as it goes back. So stretch that heel, point the toe. And we will, as usual, have some add-ons. So point that toe behind. So a couple more of these, whichever level you prefer. So 1 more. And then we're going to hold it back behind, whichever you're doing, and we're going to pulse. So pulse it with the leg behind. So push, push, push. You might be feeling it in the other hip. Go for it. Well done. And then just bring that leg down. And then we're just going to take the top arm over and go into mermaid. So you should just have your toe just on the floor there. Reach the top arm over, reach up, lifting the rib cage to the ceiling. Look towards the end of the mat. Have a big stretch there. Big stretch. Okay, so bring the hand down and lower the hips down. And we're going to just push up into mermaid 1 more time. Big breath in, breathing out, lift and reach and stretch over. Look towards the end of the mat. Well done, everybody. And then bring yourself down. And then we've got to flip round and do the other side. So just bring those knees round. Just pop your hand out underneath your shoulder. Make sure it's directly beneath your shoulder. And then push yourself up onto your knee if you're on your knee, or down onto your hips or onto your elbow, whichever level you're doing. And then we're going to bring that top leg up. Do the same on this side, so bringing it up, arm to ceiling if you can, and we're going to point the foot, flex the heel, point the toe. Flex the heel, point the toe. So nice straight legs as we go backwards and forwards. So a couple more. 1. Point. So it's working your core, it's working your sides, and it's working your legs and hip muscles. Point the leg and pulse. Keep the breathing going. As you can hear, I'm breathing away there through the mouth, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lovely. And then place that toe down. Twist your body slightly, rotate over, reach the arm overhead and hold into mermaid pose. So nice long leg, reaching the top hand over, looking at towards the end of the mat there. Okay, then take a breather, bring your hips down, just take a sit down for a second and breathe. And then breath in, breathing out, let's go up and over. Well done, everybody. And then we're just going to come over, place both hands down and bring yourselves up into downward facing dog for a stretch out towards the end of the class now. So heels down towards the mat, push your bottom in the air. Have a stretch through the shoulders. Think about pulling up the pelvic floor here, holding it nice and tight, and release. Draw it up and release. And then walking your hands and feet towards each other. We're going to roll ourselves up and stretch. So just bring your hands towards your feet. Think about drawing your core in just to support your spine. Take a breath in and then let the head and arms dangle low. Draw yourselves up, roll your spine up. Breathing out as we go. Bringing yourselves up nice and tall. Reach those arms overhead. Do some windmill arms as we did at the beginning. Take your arms round and round. Stretch over to the side, reach down to your knees. Hand down as far as you can reach. Reaching over to the other side. Come back to center. Just lean back slightly, holding the core in. Bring your arms down, roll those shoulders, just open the legs to the side. And let's just do a stretch over to the toes like we did at the start of the class. So stretching, open the chest to the ceiling, reach the hand to the opposite foot, one hand to the ceiling, pull the shoulders back, breathe. And then switch and do the other side. Bring the arms to the center. Just have the legs open wide. Soften the knees if you like to. And then just have a little stretch down. I'm going to have my legs straight so I get a good stretch up the inside of the legs and the hamstrings. I'm going to reach through between my legs. Do what you can. Just reach the floor, towards the floor if you can't quite reach the floor. And then just walk your heels in towards the center. So your hip width apart. Taking a breath in here. Breathing out, holding your core in, roll yourselves up for the last time. Coming up, standing tall. And then just roll your shoulders round. So well done, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. I hope we could see each other okay and you enjoyed that. We'll try again on Friday. I'll hopefully perfect the recording of this and say thank you so much for joining. Give yourselves a round of applause. Do make sure you drink lots of water and keep well, and let's keep in touch via our messages and our group. So thank you very much. Hopefully see you all Friday. Well done, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.